Picture this. It's 1972, and the American political scene is buzzing. Richard Nixon, the incumbent Republican president, is gearing up for re-election. But on a seemingly ordinary June night, a break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters in the Watergate Hotel changes everything. 5 men are caught red-handed with cash and bugging equipment. At first it seems like a straightforward case of political espionage. Little did anyone know this event would snowball into one of the most significant political scandals in American history. This was no ordinary burglary. This was Watergate. The arrest of these men would unravel a web of lies, deceit, and abuse of power, leading to the downfall of a president. The scandal exposed the dark underbelly of American politics and left an indelible mark on the nation's psyche. As journalists and investigators dug deeper, they uncovered a trail of dirty tricks and a massive cover-up that extended all the way to the Oval Office. As the investigation into the Watergate break-in intensified, reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein from the Washington Post played a pivotal role in uncovering the truth. With help from a mysterious source known as Deep Throat, they began to piece together the puzzle. They followed the money trail and connected the dots, exposing the web of lies and deceit surrounding the break-in. Their investigation revealed that the burglars were connected to the White House. The trail led to the Committee for the Re-election of the President, or CRP. It became clear that the break-in was part of a larger pattern of illegal activities orchestrated by the Nixon administration. These activities included political sabotage and espionage, aimed at neutralizing political opponents. The scandal implicated several high-ranking officials, including Attorney General John Mitchell and White House Chief of Staff H.R. Haldeman. The evidence showed that the break-in was a deliberate attempt to subvert the democratic process. The Watergate scandal was a stark reminder that even in a democracy, power can corrupt, and those entrusted with it are not above the law. One of the most shocking revelations of the Watergate scandal was the discovery that President Nixon had secretly recorded all conversations in the Oval Office. These tapes held the potential to confirm or deny Nixon's involvement in the cover-up. The existence of the tapes set off a fierce legal battle, with Nixon claiming executive privilege to keep them secret. The Supreme Court ultimately ordered Nixon to release the tapes. When made public, the tapes provided irrefutable evidence of Nixon's complicity in the cover-up. In one conversation, Nixon discussed ways to obstruct the FBI's investigation. The tapes revealed Nixon had been involved in the cover-up from the beginning. He had authorized hush money payments and used the CIA to thwart the FBI's investigation. The release of the tapes sent shockwaves throughout the nation, proving Nixon's guilt and shattering his support in Congress. The tapes were the smoking gun that showed Nixon's abuse of power and disregard for the Constitution. As the evidence against Nixon mounted, the House of Representatives began impeachment proceedings. The House Judiciary Committee approved 3 articles of impeachment: obstruction of justice, abuse of power, and contempt of Congress. Facing certain impeachment and removal from office, Nixon resigned in disgrace on August 9, 1974. His resignation marked a low point in American history, shaking the nation's trust in its government. In his farewell address, a somber Nixon maintained his innocence. But the damage was done. The scandal had a profound impact on American politics, leading to a loss of faith in government and a lasting cynicism about politics. It also led to reforms aimed at preventing future abuses of power, including the creation of the Independent Counsel Law and strengthening campaign finance laws. Nixon's resignation did not end the Watergate saga. His successor, Gerald Ford, pardoned Nixon for any crimes he may have committed while in office. Ford's pardon was highly controversial, with many believing Nixon should have been held accountable. Nixon's resignation was a momentous event in American history. It marked the first time a U.S. president had resigned from office, sending shockwaves throughout the country and the world. The scandal left a lasting stain on the presidency and eroded public trust in government. In a televised address, a somber Nixon announced his decision, citing the erosion of his political support in Congress. The pardon, while intended to move the nation past the scandal, sparked its own controversy. Critics argued it allowed Nixon to escape accountability, while supporters saw it as a necessary step to heal the country. The pardon remains a subject of debate, with some viewing it as statesmanship and others as a dangerous precedent. Regardless of one's stance, it played a significant role in shaping the legacy of the Watergate scandal. The scandal left an indelible mark on American history, shaping the nation's political landscape. The Watergate scandal had a profound and lasting impact on American politics and society. It led to a deep sense of disillusionment and cynicism towards the government. The scandal also sparked a wave of political activism and reform, as citizens demanded greater transparency and accountability. One significant consequence was the erosion of public trust in government. In response, Congress enacted reforms to prevent future abuses of power, including the creation of the House and Senate Ethics Committees and the Presidential Records Act. Watergate also had a lasting impact on the media, highlighting the crucial role of investigative journalism. The work of Woodward and Bernstein became a model for investigative journalists. The scandal underscored the importance of a free press in holding those in power accountable. The Watergate scandal stands as a stark reminder that no one is above the law, not even the president. It underscores the fragility of democracy and the importance of a free press, an independent judiciary, and a vigilant citizenry. The lessons of Watergate continue to resonate today, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power. It serves as a reminder that the pursuit of justice and the preservation of democratic values require constant vigilance. The legacy of Watergate is complex, a story of abuse of power and corruption, but also